Welcome back to everyone who's watching Mama Gagasau TV. We're going to be with me, Princess Mudisha. Let's start with the news headlines. Ministers and state secretaries from the East African Community member states attend the 12th meeting of the Security Council on Tourism and Wildfire Management held in Arusha, Tanzania from 8th to 12th September 2025. On the international scene, Qatar hosts Arabic Islamic Emergency Summit over the Israeli strike in Doha. President Donald Trump considers European sanctions against Russia not tough enough. Let's take a short break to be back into the news details. Welcome back into the news details, and let's start our news in Rwanda. Fire from 21st to 28th September 2025, Kigali will host the UC Lords World Championship, marking the first time event in 103-year history that cycling crown jewel is held on African soil. For Rwanda, this is more than just a sporting event. It is a national milestone, a continental celebration, and a powerful symbol for how sports can transform identity, inspire unity, and propel economies forward. When Rwanda beat Morocco to secure hosting right, it was a clear sign that Africa is ready to stand on the global cycling stage, just as South Africa in 2010 FIFA World Cup redefined the global perception of Africans' capacity. Kigali 2025 promises to do the same for cycling. More than 330 million viewers across 50 broadcasters will tune in, many seeing Rwanda for the first time, and they will discover not only the country of breathtaking landscape and modern skylines, but also people who love cycling as a steep and enduring as their skills. In Kigali, Rwanda becomes a threat known as a land of thousand hills. Kigali's undulating roads are more than a backdrop. They are progressive, with the climbs totally over 5,000 meters. The championship will deliver one of the most dramatic and challenging races in living memory. For Rwandans, this feeling fitting, the hills that have long shaped their daily lives will now shape a historical global race. Turning to our next story, ministers and state secretaries from the East African Community member states attended the 12th meeting of the Security Council on Tourism and Wildfire Management that was held in Arusha, Tanzania from 8th to 12th September 2025. Rwanda was represented by the delegation led by the head of the tourism at Rwanda Development Board, Irene Murerwa. The meeting reviewed progress made in implementing programs to promote tourism, build capacity, and foster regional cooperation towards transforming the community into a prime tourism destination. Now let's turn our focus to this story where Minister Vincent Biruta has concluded a 3-day working visit to Singapore, where he met coordinating Minister for National Security and Minister for Home Affairs Singapore, among other officials, to discuss the strengthening bilateral cooperation between the Rwanda National Police and Singapore Police Office. Let's take a short break to be back into the international news.
Welcome to Alba Supply, where all the magic happens right here in Rwanda. We create clothes that are stylish and comfortable for both women and men. Look around. This is exactly where everything is made. From shirts to t-shirts, suits, trousers, you name it, whatever you need, we got you. Every stitch, every cut is made right here. Alba Supply is all about Rwandan creativity and quality. Comfortable, classy, and of course, proudly made in Rwanda.
And international news, the U.S. President Donald Trump told the White House press pool reporters in the Bedminster, New Jersey, that European sanctions against Russia are too weak. Judad Habimana proceeds.
Restart the international news in the Middle East, where the Yemen armed forces carried out successful operation using drones. Three targeted Roman airports in the al-Lashar area. This is the Arabic name of area as TASS revealed, while the fourth struck a military facility near Negev desert. Serre said in a statement broadcasted by the Houthi-controlled Al-Masla TV channel. According to the spokesperson, the operation successfully achieved its objectives. This comes from the escalation of the conflict in the Gaza Strip in 2023. The Yemen rebel movement Ansar-Allah of the Houthis warned Israel that it would share its territories while bearing ship associated with the Jewish state from the passing through the water of the Red Sea and the Bab el-Mandeb Strait until Tel Aviv ceased its military operations against the Palestinian radical group Hamas in the embattled enclaves. Since the mid-November 2023, dozens of civilian ships have been attacked by the Houthis in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden in Yemen. After a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas came into effect into Gaza Strip, the Yemen rebels suspended strike on Israel, but following the breakdown of the ceasefire, the Houthi resumed attacks on ships associated with the Israel and on target on Israeli territories. In response to Israel carried out a numerous strike on Houthis infrastructures, including Sana'a airport and ports along the Red Sea coast. On the international scene again, U.S. President Donald Trump told the White House press poll reporters in Bedminster, New Jersey, that European sanctions against Russia are too weak. Trump added that no major sanctions should be expected from the U.S. as long as Europe continues to buy oil from Russia. Earlier, he said that he was prepared to impose sanctions on Moscow if all NATO members acted together and stopped purchasing Russian oil. He also called on NATO countries to import duties of 50 to 100% on China, adding that this would help resolve the Ukrainian crisis, after which the tariff could be lifted. Let's end our international news in the Middle East, where the emergence meeting of Arab and Islamic State is taking place in Qatar in response to the Israeli airstrike on Hamas leader in Doha last week. A draft resolution sent by the Reuters news agency condemned what is called Israel hostile act, including a genocide, ethnic cleansing, and starvation, which is said threaten prosperity of peace and coexistence. Israel has strongly denied such allegation. It's not clear what practical decision could be taken, as analysts say any kind of military response is out of question. Earlier, Qatar Prime Minister Mohammed bin Abdulrahman bin Jassim Al Thani urged the international community to stop applying double standard and punish Israel. On Sunday, U.S. President Donald Trump said that Qatar has been a very great ally. Israel and everybody, we have to be careful when we attack people. We have to be careful. Departing from Israel on Saturday, the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said Trump didn't like the way the Qatar attack went down. During his visit, Rubio will meet Israel leader to discuss the war in the Gaza Strip and other key issues affecting the Middle East. Shadadi Habimana, Amaru Gasabo TV.
As we come to the end of the news edition today, let's go back with the news headings. The ministers and secretaries from the East African Community member states attend the 12th meeting of the Secretary Council on Tourism and Wildfire Management that was held in Arusha, Tanzania from 8th to 12th September 2025. On the international scene, Qatar hosted the Arabic Islamic Emergence Summit over the Israel strike in Doha. President Donald Trump considers European sanctions against Russia not tough enough. Thanks for having me. Stay tuned.